Everyone. Very energetic morning. So today, what we are going to see is the chapter number 10, 11, and 12 from the book called The Art of Public Speaking, which was written by Dale Carnegie and Joseph Berg Eisenwine. So it's a great book, and it's a well-researched book. You all must read it. Otherwise, you can watch our summarizing videos. It's really well researched book. So we must all acquire the skills that are mentioned in the book. So thank you once again for joining this session. I would like to know whether the 9 chapters which we have seen previously, was this useful? Just chat in, comment in the chat box. You can write it down just for a few seconds. Was this really useful? Because I heard from only one or two persons, Parameshwariji and Savita madam. Yeah, Subhri sir already said very useful. I'm sorry about the external disturbance, so it will just go away in a few minutes. Please bear with me. Anyone else? Were the previous sessions useful to you all? Yes, really useful. Yes, thank you, Narendra sir, Surakari sister, Subrati sir. Thank you all so much. So what we are going to see today is that the 10th chapter, then 11th and 12th. The 10th chapter is feeling and enthusiasm. Feeling and enthusiasm. And 11th chapter is fluency through preparation. And the 12th chapter is the voice. So these are the chapters that we are going to see. So each chapter he went really deep, and he has conveyed the powerful messages. He has conveyed the powerful techniques for us to follow. So we need to really follow these techniques to become a great public speaker. So most of us, think that public speaking is only stage speaking. Most of us believe that. Even I contacted a few people and asked them, it's only stage speaking. When you get on the stage, only the public speaking happens. No, public speaking happens whenever you are interacting with public, whether you are in the bus stand or anywhere else, or you are with a group of people. Public speaking skill starts there itself. So we need to acquire this skill in our day-to-day conversation. We need to apply them, you know. So this the chapter 10th is very, very important, because we are, or we can play with the feelings of the public. So how can we play the feeling? The power of feeling and enthusiasm both go hand in hand. So it's very similar, because it is attached to our interest. It is attached to our emotional feeling. So feeling is nothing but it's all about attachment. You are attached to something. You are attached to your mother's love. You are attached to your religion. You are attached to your politics. So whichever political party you are in, you are so attached to it. If something happens to it, you immediately react to it. So that is the kind of feeling. So most of the business people, politicians, religious people, they play with your feelings through their speeches. How are we going to do that? So this is an advertisement. The New York manufacturer tried two series of watch advertisements. It's just a watch. So how this manufacturer sells his watch? The first one he tried is telling all about the product's outcomes, or the results you get wearing this watch. One argued the superior construction, workmanship, because we worked hard to make this beautiful product, this watch, and durability and guarantee offered with watch. So these are the things he used to advertise, to sell these watches, but that didn't quite saleable. The second one he used with the feeling, a watch to be proud of. If you wear this watch, you'll be really proud of. You'll feel it. No, the second one sold. Second one was sold twice as many as the former, the previous one, because we need to play with the feelings. So I can give the best example of Horlicks. So Horlicks here in India, back in UK, for them, for their children, for anyone, if they drink Horlicks, they can drink only in the bedtime. It's a soothing drink. It's not energetic drink. It will not make you taller, sharper, stronger. No, it will make you sleep peacefully. So that is a soothing drink. So it was used back in UK, but in India, the crazy of advertising. So they used to drink. It will make you taller, stronger, sharper. Uh, so morning time, they give Horlicks to children because they're studying, right? They're studying for the exam, for the public exam. They give this Horlicks because they have already played with our feeling. So they have already touched millions of people of using that product, right? This is how the business people play with the feelings. Not only business people, many people, right? So feeling is nothing but we are emotional beings. The speaker who would speak efficiently must develop the power to arouse feeling. If you see, if you look at here, Leekuanyew, a former Prime Minister of Singapore, you might have heard about him because he was the prime soul to develop his country so well. Singapore is now so powerful, economically powerful, just because of him. He made powerful speeches. A couple of days ago, I watched his speeches. I was mesmerized. You can also watch his speeches. He used all the techniques from this book. I don't know whether the book was published when he was alive, but this person is so amazing. The way he speaks, the way he uses pitch, pace, then inflection, everything was so perfect. He really makes the audience, the followers to feel emotionally, right? That's why he was a great leader, great legend, and he was a great developer, a change maker. So he made a speech. You can also watch this. I can share in the group the short. He said this statement: whoever governs Singapore must have that iron in him. That iron he stresses more, or give it up, or give it up. This is not a game of cards. This is your life and mine. I have spent a whole lifetime building this. And as long as I'm in charge, nobody's going to knock it down. That speech made them really, really, they felt emotionally attached, the followers, the country people, Singapore citizens. So this is how he made his speeches, because he played with a feeling. This is a feeling of patriotism. This speech shows how much he loves his country, right? So most of the time, if you use this feeling, or if you inject the feeling into others, people will change, will transform. The power of feeling and sympathy. So we need to use both sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is nothing but I feel for you, but empathy is nothing but I feel with you. So both the things we can use on the stage, or with while talking with people. we should not be selfish. When we are giving importance to others, don't be selfish, and don't talk you don't talk about yourself very boastfully. Don't glorify yourself in front of others. Others should glorify you. That's why it says self-preservation is the first law of life. Okay, self-preservation, self-respect is necessary, but self-abnegation, self-rejecting, or self-abnegation is the first law of greatness. So abnegation is rejecting. It means rejecting. And of art, selfishness is the fundamental cause of all sin. So we all know that. So we should not be selfish when you're with people. Okay. So when you are giving importance to others, they'll feel they'll really connect with you. They'll emotionally connect with you, and they'll follow you. Then this is the power of feeling. There is only one way to get feeling into your speaking. There is only one way. You must actually enter into the character you impersonate. If you're a leader, you must say something, or share something to followers to really follow it. You can most 100 or 200 years ago, there was no television, there was no amplifier, mic, nothing. So they had to play the drama, right? The play, Shakespeare's play in the back in the UK, or drama in India, a natak, we can say. So they perform really well. Their voice, their pitch, and all. It will be very, very interesting or fascinating to listen to. So one of the persons who played a difficult role in Macbeth play from Shakespeare's play, right? It's a famous play. That person will not talk for 4 hours before her performance, because she wants to live in that character. She doesn't want to interact with others. She wants to be in the lonely place, and she wants to get into the character, okay, and feel the character so that she can perform well, portraying that character. So that's why if you're sharing some of the emotional content, emotional story, what you need to do is you need to be silent for sometimes, at least 1 hour before your performance, before your speech, 1 hour or 2 hours, right? And you be with yourself, and live in that character, and you can perform really well. I hope the power of feeling you could have understood. The second, the chapter 11, fluency through preparation. So we all understand that fluency is all about using very jargon or very complicated words to impress people. No, fluency is using the use of easy use of words. If you're using easy words, then fluency comes naturally to you. So try to speak as easy as possible with others, so that others will understand, others will connect with you very emotionally, and they will not forget you. So easy use of words. So I already shared with you, Donald Trump used to use easy words. That's how he was able to connect with more and more people, more and more Americans to get votes. The fluency is almost entirely a matter of preparation. If you prepare well, fluency automatically comes. Do not expect to speak fluently on a subject that you know little or nothing about. I'm very poor in technology. I'm very poor in science. If you want me to talk about science, I'll be struggling. I'll not be fluent. So I need more and more preparation for that to get fluency on the subject. But if you want to develop your fluency, you need to prepare well. Otherwise, fluency will never come. So if you want me to talk about public speaking or soft skills, I can talk for hours. But if you want me to talk about these other subjects like science or technology, artificial intelligence, I will not be able to do that. I need more and more preparation. I'll be. If you're comfortable with the particular topic, you go and do it. You can do wonders on the stage, or you can do wonders in front of public. Preparation, it includes the ability to think and arrange your thoughts. It's all about the preparation, the sequence. So first time, what I'm going to say, next time, what I'm going to say, and all that. It's like a fish body from the head to end. What we are going to say, the body content and everything. A full and precise vocabulary, an easy manner of speech and breathing. So you need to breathe properly before your speech. It's all about, we'll see to it in the next chapter. Then absence of self-consciousness. We have to forget about ourselves. We should not focus on ourselves. Oh, I'm struggling this. Just now I struggle to talk. I'm not able to get the words to talk like that. We should not be so self-conscious. Then the give and take. This is very important. The give and take of friendly conversation develops mentality and fluency in expression. Longfellow said, a single conversation across the table with a wise man is better than 10 years study of books. This is what it's, friends. If Jackma, the great motivational speaker, that Alibaba, right? So Jackma is a great rich person. He said this: try to interact with the smart people, try to work with smart people, so that you can also be a smart guy. Yes, if you are talking or if you are having conversation with a wise man, you can note down many unknown facts or unknown informations. So it's equal to studying so many books, loads of books, right? So try to interact with smart people like Narendiranath sir, Subrit sir, like many of us in our community. So we can get more and more knowledge. You don't need books to read it to acquire knowledge. Yeah, so we can have a conversation with a wise man. Then chapter number 12, the voice. Try saying this. Try saying yourselves, I hate you, I love you. We can't say I hate you just like that. Your muscles will contract, right? When you say this, your throat or your voice will differ. When you say I love you, your voice will differ. And your body reaction, your mind, the thinking will be changing, right? So you try saying to yourself, I hate you, I hate you. It's a negative term, right? Your muscles, your body will react to it, and your voice also changes. I love you. You try saying this, your voice changes. Your voice will be soft, kind, warm, right? So this is a different. That's why even in 5 a.m. Magic Club, he's been, Narendra sir has been emphasizing to use positive terms, to use gratitude in everything, right? So that's why we need to be very cautious by using of words. So you need to be very selective of using words. Then nervousness and mental strain, these are very important. So try to note it down. Nervousness and mental strain, that will also cause some problems within our body. Or common sources of mouth and throat constrictions. It will tighten your throat. It will tighten your mouth. You will not be able to open your mouth wide, right? So for that, what we need to do is relax. So before your speech, before you interact with the public, you relax. You develop this habit of relaxing. You have a glass of water or something, right? You can do breathing exercises, the best way to relax yourself. Then lip practices like mo, me. You have to open your mouth very widely and you practice that. When you prison your mouth, when you lock your mouth, when you force your mouth to lock, I'm not going to speak, or I'm very nervous, like that, holding jaws and lips rigidly, it will be difficult for the tone to squeeze through. The voice, the tone will not be proper when you prison your mouth or when you tighten your mouth. Even it will lack force and carrying power. You can't force somebody to do something, right? You have to open your mouth very wide and relax all the organs. And you can say, ah, ooh, like that, you can practice well breathing exercise before your speech, and do it, because breathing is very important. You have to breathe in very heavily. You can breathe in as much as possible, and you can breathe out slowly, like a miser, like a stingy person, like this. No, take in breath like a prodigal. In speaking, our uh, give it out. Sorry, give it out like a miser. Give it like a miser, like a stingy person. You breathe, you take too much oxygen, and then you breathe out very slowly. So when you speak, you get all kinds of the pitches and everything. So breathing practices is very necessary before your speech or before your interview. Also, you do some breathing practices before you attend your interview. Never attempt to force your voice when hoarse. If you have sore throat, if you have throat infection, please don't force your voice. Then do not drink cold water when speaking. It will block the heated organs of speech that will injure your voice. Please don't drink cold water or cool drinks, right? Nothing cold. Just lukewarm water or just normal water you can take. Don't take cold water when speaking. When you find your voice is too high range, lower it. If you're talking very fast, please lower it. If you're talking very slow naturally, you try to fasten it. Okay, so do not wait until you get the platform to try this. Please, you use it in your day-to-day conversation. I hope I've shared some values from this public speaking session. Thank you all so much for listening to me. Thank you so much.